What's up, guys? It's Peak, back with some more Pokemon Masters for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about upgrading Solgaleo with the 5-star potential tickets that you earn from playing in the event and redeeming them with your vouchers. So as you guys can see, I've got all 20 tickets farmed. They add a lot of stats to Solgaleo. Now you may be thinking, why wouldn't you just add these in right now? Now, before you get too ahead of yourself with this video, especially, like, it's really not that big of a deal if you guys have already upgraded Solgaleo. He's a strong unit. It's really not a super huge deal, but this video is kind of geared towards people who are trying to min-max their sort of future with this unit. Now, there's a stat in Pokemon Masters called bulk, okay? Now, Solgaleo is naturally a very bulky Pokemon, actually. His defenses, his HP, they're quite high. Let's hop over to gamepress and Reddit, actually, first. And I want to shout out, first of all, this user on Reddit, F3XJC. Shoutouts to you, buddy. You posted this earlier today, and I thought it was incredibly analytical, super useful to the community. Shoutouts to this guy. He basically kind of listed out the bulk that Solgaleo gets from using a certain amount of these 5-star potential tickets that we're looking at on my screen here. And basically sort of analyzes what might be the optimal amount to use. You can see here he suggests 15 out of 20, and that is because of all the sync pairs down here, common supports that people use to basically ensure that Solgaleo is not more bulky than them. Now, let's not get too ahead of ourselves with this either, because a lot of you probably don't know what bulk is. So bulk is a hidden stat in Pokemon Masters. As you can see, it's actually not shown on the character screen. However, bulk is calculated as a function of the HP of a sync pair, the special defense, and the defense. So essentially, it determines in solo play, not co-op, but solo play, which sync pair is targeted by the enemy AI. Now, that's important because Solgaleo is actually a very strong sync pair, and you wouldn't want him being the first one targeted in one of these new solo battles in Battle Villa that are coming out in the next month, according to the developers. So, in theory, you would want Solgaleo's bulk to be just under that of your supports. And let's go down here and find Solgaleo. I think he's around here. Yeah. So 498, that is with 0 potential tickets used. 498 bulk, that's actually a decent amount of bulk, right? You can see that he's under all these sync pairs, but the issue comes from upgrading him at all, right? You start to see that he's really close to Nose Pass in terms of bulk. He's very close to Skyla and Swanna, a very important 3-star sync pair that's free to play. Everyone gets them through playing the story, and they're actually going to be super useful, I think, guys, when it comes around to the Battle Villa content coming out. So, I think a few examples I want to go over is Skyla and Swanna, Rose and Delibird, and Lyra and Meganium, actually. Now, Lyra and Meganium is one I want to say for last, but first of all, Skyla and Swanna, most of us know they add speed, right? Now, it's a 3-star sync pair. It can be upgraded easily with 3-star tickets if you have any. However, I'm going to go on the assumption here that you guys are free to play, that you don't have any of these extra tickets lying around, and that you want to make sure that you're getting the most bang from your buck for basically all these sync pairs, Solgaleo especially. So at 534 bulk, Skyla and Swanna just outbulk Solgaleo, but as soon as you use about, 5 or so potential tickets, you could end up running into a problem that Solgaleo is more bulky than Skyla and Swanna. Now, Skyla is going to be a huge speed provider and solo content for you, which Solgaleo kind of needs. And if you don't have Rose and Delibird, Skyla and Swanna is honestly going to be a huge staple for your team in solo content. So, next one I kind of wanted to look at here was Rose and Delibird, right? So let's actually click into them. 593 bulk. Now, it's one of the bulkiest units in the game, but the problem is the developers are so kind to us And here in the game, they give us 20 tickets to work with. Now, for any other 5-star sync pair, 20 potential tickets would just be incredibly difficult to get, right? However, with these legendary events, 20 potential tickets, quite easy to get. And it powers up the defenses as well as the other stats of Solgaleo quite a lot. So much so that, as you can see in the Reddit post, at 20 out of 20, Solgaleo's bulk is actually 614, which does outbulk Rosa and Delibird. So basically, the only way for Rosa and Delibird, after Solgaleo is already 20 out of 20, the only way for Rosa and Delibird to outbulk Solgaleo would be to give 5-star potential tickets to Rosa and Delibird, which, you know, those we only get like 3 a month from the events, from the story events monthly. So, you know, something to keep in mind, obviously. You guys can look at these more in detail after the video. I'm going to link all this down in the description below for you all to see, but there's one last sync pair I wanted to look at here, and that is Lyra and Meganium. Now at 590 bulk, again, this is another one where if you max Solgaleo out 20 out of 20, he's actually going to outbulk Lyra and Meganium. Now, you may be thinking, wow, Lyra and Meganium, kind of a trash sync pair. Now, you're right, right now. However, for mixed attackers like Solgaleo, in order to preserve move gauge, this could potentially be a really good sync pair that we end up seeing use in Battle Villa content, where it sounds like, by the way, that we'll be able to bring more than 3 sync pairs in at a time. So, I mean, that remains to be seen. That's just speculation, but from data mined images and stuff, that seems to be the case. So, wanted to make you guys aware of this one in particular because Lyra, with 0 promotion tickets, 590 bulk, right? Once again, Solgaleo, 614 with 20 out of 20. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is putting my Solgaleo at 15 out of 20, so he just underbulks Lyra, because, you guys, Lyra, under Sunny Day, basically gets Solgaleo's buff without using 3 move gauge for the entire team, plus some speed. Obviously, he misses out on the accuracy, but his steel move is 100% accurate anyway. So, you know, there's trade-offs here, but the point of this entire video is to make you guys aware that this is a thing, and to make you aware that maybe you don't want to use all your tickets right now in Solgaleo. Maybe you want to save them. But essentially, if you cast Sunny Day with Ponyta, Sunny Side Up actually gives you 2 attack, 2 special attack, and 2 speed, which is going to be huge for Solgaleo, as he has, you know, both a physical and a special move as a mixed attacker. And I'm sure we'll get plenty of sync pairs like that in the future. Brennan and Sceptile are also one of them, but, you know, they have their own +6 +6 special attack, +6 attack. So Lyra probably not as useful for them, but something to keep in mind. So at the end of the day, basically the point of this video is maybe hold off on using these tickets just for now. Maybe just use 5, maybe use 10, maybe use 15. It's up to you guys what you do. If you've already maxed them out to 20 out of 20, I would not at all worry about it. It's not a big deal. You're going to be fine. Solgaleo is a super strong unit. One more thing I wanted to point out is that at the end of the day, Rosa and Superior, a free-to-play unit, outbulks everyone in the game. So it's not a big deal if you guys have already upgraded Solgaleo. Just something I wanted to bring to your guys' attention. Once again, thank you to F3XJC on Reddit for bringing this to the community's attention. That's awesome. Pokemon Masters has a great community, and thanks again to gamepress for providing all the information I used on their website. Shoutouts to them. They do a great job with everything on their website. That's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope the event's going well for you. Hope you've been able to farm what you've wanted. And hope my previous video is helpful for you, so you're able to get a lot of Elite 4 notes and basically max out the level cap of a lot of your sync pairs. We'll be back with another video shortly, but for now, we're going to sign off. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.